stock and the IRS takes it, which that isn't going to happen either, because there's no way that if the rich cashed out their assets, they get anywhere near market value. But nonetheless, let's take this extreme hypothetical case that we tax the rich, we tax all of their wealth, 100% of it, and we get full market value off of it. We will collect about $3 trillion.
That's it?
The federal budget this year, I believe, is $6. So we would collect enough money to fund the federal government for, about 6 months, 9 months, something like that. And let me walk back what I just said, because all of that I described was not the rich. It was specifically billionaires, specifically billionaires. But nonetheless, you throw in all the rest of the 1% and you do get a bigger number, but it's not that much bigger, right? We're talking, take a guess, 5 trillion maybe. But notice what you've done. If we did do that, you now no longer have the 1%. You no longer have billionaires. What are we going to do next year? Because we got to collect money again next year. So we turn to other people. And I think politicians have realized this. What they have realized is, or maybe they knew it already, they're now becoming bold enough that they could start to act on it. The middle class and the upper middle class actually have more income, about twice as much income as the 1%.
Oh, collectively, altogether.
Collectively.
I can see that.
The upper middle class have twice as much income
because there's way more people.
1%. Because yes, what we lack in income, we more than make up for in people. Right. And the middle class and the upper middle class are taxed at relatively low rates at the federal level. The middle class is roughly around 13%. The upper middle class is roughly around 16%, versus the 1% is at 32%. So politicians are seeing us as this great untapped resource, and they're going to start coming for us because that's where the money is. I don't blame Obama for this. He's the one that said it, but the fact is, if you put any other president in there, he would have said something similar to the same effect. But he said, look, when the Affordable Care Act is passed, the average family's cost of health care is going to drop 20%. This is what he said. And you can look at the numbers, and the cost of health care was rising at health insurance was rising almost linear at a steady pace prior to the Affordable Care Act. And after the Affordable Care Act, it continues to rise at exactly the same pace that it rose before.
So it did nothing.
So in the end, the Affordable Care Act hasn't done anything in terms of cost.
What are they really trying to tell us?
The board is not happy. They look all right.
They're frowning under those robes, Brett. We had to make cutbacks. I already eliminated the department that puts backwards messages on vinyl records.
But the sound is warmer.
And I'm slashing our crop circle.
Yabba dabba doo, yamma the mamma, llama gamma goo, hey namma bebop, gamma juice, yabba da babba da when the beat drop, hey yabba dabba doo bop, hey yabba da babba da wada woo wop, a woo wada su wada mala woo wop, a lu wala su wada mama woo wop.
So I've been hearing a lot about this documentary called Conspiracy Theory of Everything, and it's by Spirit Science. You should go watch this. So I went and took a look at it. They talk about everything. Find the laws of gravity, true religion, the moon, aliens, spacecrafts, social media, just all of it. But I was really interested in what they had to say about the moon. As you know, a lot of people feel like that they never went to the moon or they faked their landing. But on this documentary, they said that they really did land on the moon. But while they were up there, they discovered some weird creatures. That had led me to a theory that I've already had believed. Due to Apollo 18, and this is on Netflix, this movie was about the real astronauts that really went to the moon and what they discovered while they were up there. Some of them didn't even make it back to the ground. And how did the government cover up this? They simply lied to their families, deleted the footage, and then refilmed to make it look like it was completely normal up there. And on Above Majestic, they talked about there actually being a whole civilization up there, and that the government has been in contact with the civilization for a millennium.
Could we at least pull up here and get some dinner? Because I like to be wined and dined after I've been fucked!
This is a MEMS microphone like the ones inside of your cell phone. You can use a knife to destroy the microphone so the government can't spy on you. They can't hear you if you don't have any microphones. Then again, nobody else will be able to hear you either.
Hello, ex-Area 51 Colonel here. I've been gone for a while. I apologize, I had some stuff to deal with. But I'm going to start back today. I'll have some videos up tonight, and I'll have a live tonight. Thanks.
There's dolphins out there with weapons. Do your research government is hiding this on Google?
What's up? What's up, pilots? Is the earth flat or round?
Flat.
Thanks. I'm with you.
The federal government be like, she launders money. She has cartel ties. She smurfs money. She is hiding. Stop reaching. It's been for years, and you don't have shit but the crimes you got caught committing. Sue.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
Thousands of government-sponsored experiments did take place at hospitals, universities, and military bases around our nation. The goal was to understand the effects of radiation exposure on the human body. While most of the tests were ethical by any standards, some were unethical, not only by today's standards, but by the standards of the time in which they were conducted. They failed both the test of our national values and the test of humanity. Informed consent means your doctor tells you the risk of the treatment you are about to undergo. In too many cases, informed consent was withheld. Americans were kept in the dark about the effects of what was being done to them. The deception extended beyond the test subjects themselves to encompass their families and the American people as a whole. For these experiments were kept secret, and they were shrouded not for a compelling reason of national security, but for the simple fear of embarrassment, and that was wrong. So today, on behalf of another generation of American leaders and another generation of American citizens, the United States of America offers a sincere apology to those of our citizens who were subjected to these experiments, to their families, and to their communities. When the government does wrong, we have a moral responsibility to admit it. The duty we owe to one another to tell the truth and to protect our fellow citizens from excesses like these is one we can never walk away from. Our government failed in that duty, and it offers an apology to the survivors and their families, and to all the American people who must be able to rely upon the United States to keep its word, to tell the truth, and to do the right thing.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. Today, no war has been declared,